The police officer is looking confused. Huh? Where is Owen? He's right here. This is Owen. I am Ian, a 42-year-old unsuccessful comic artist. I have a wife who is 2 years younger. Our household runs thanks to my wife earning a steady income. We couldn't make ends meet on my income alone. I feel truly sorry. I struggle to get contracts with publishers, and even when I post my comic on social media, my follower count hardly grows. I've thought about starting a part-time job, but who would hire a middle-aged guy like me? Today, I was pondering this while drawing comics. Just then, the intercom rang. Yes? I saw a police officer standing there, with a man in a suit behind him. Wondering what this serious atmosphere was about, I opened the door. The police officer showed me a document. Owen is your son, right? We have an arrest warrant for him. It was an arrest warrant. They said my son had committed fraud. That must be a mistake. Owen committing fraud. When I listened, I learned that Owen had swindled $300,000. That can't be true. I was filled with disbelief. The suddenness of it made my stomach hurt. Can I take some stomach medicine? No. Are you trying to destroy evidence? I'm not. Besides, there's no evidence to destroy since there was no fraud. I forcibly went back to the kitchen and took my stomach medicine. I called out to Owen in the back room, but he didn't respond. When I returned to the entrance, the police officer looked suspicious. You haven't been in contact with Owen, have you? Trying to help him escape is pointless. I haven't. Are there many victims? Well, it's $300,000. Owen seems to be quite the smooth talker. Everyone trusted him and handed over their money. I see. Everyone believed Owen's words. Now, your son will go to trial, but if you pay some money beforehand, his sentence can be lightened. The police officer was asking me to pay money for Owen. How much? There's no fixed amount for these things, but people usually pay around $100,000. How much can you pay? I can't pay $100,000. I might be able to take some from our savings. Why not sell this house? It looks like a new condo. If we sold the house, we'd have nowhere to live. My parents live far away, and I can't rely on my elderly parents. While I remained silent, the police officer grew impatient. It's for your son. Don't you care about him? It's not that. At that moment, a rattling noise came from the back. What's that noise? Is Owen there? Yes, he is. Just a moment, I'll bring him. I went to the room where Owen was and brought him to the entrance. The police officer looked bewildered. Huh? Where is Owen? Right here. I pointed to the cage I had brought. Inside was a white hamster. This is Owen. Owen looked around curiously and then started running on his wheel again. Don't lie. You could be charged with perjury. I'm telling the truth. This is my son, Owen. My wife and I couldn't have children, so we raised him as our son. How dare you mock the police? Bring out Owen immediately. I'm telling you, this is Owen. After a while of arguing, the police officers still didn't believe me. As I was troubled, Willow came home. After briefly explaining the situation, Willow also explained that this hamster was Owen, but the police officers still didn't believe it. You two are obviously in cahoots. How long are you going to keep lying? I'm not. I was at a loss. At that moment, Willow spoke to the police officer.
Aren't you the ones lying? The police would know that we don't have a child if they checked.
Are you insulting the police? Do you want to be arrested for obstructing official duties?
Can you show us your police badge?
That's not the issue here. Bring out Owen first.
Can't show it. The police are supposed to show it when asked by citizens.
We can show it. The police officer quickly flashed his badge and put it back in his pocket.
Which precinct are you from? What's your phone number?
I'm Smith from the Los Angeles precinct. I forgot the phone number.
Los Angeles precinct, right? I'll call to confirm. I can find the number myself.
The police officer started to panic. There's no need to call the precinct over something so trivial.
Then, tell me your ID number.
My ID number is 54321.
And you?
Willow asked the other man. I'm 23456.
That's strange. ID numbers are supposed to be 7 digits long.
We were recently transferred, so we haven't memorized them yet. Yes, same here. We just got them.
ID numbers don't change. And no police officer would fail to answer immediately.
Willow laughed. Police officers are supposed to know their ID numbers by heart and can answer immediately when asked. Knowing that people might impersonate police, it's a good idea to ask for ID numbers. That's not true. Police officers are human too. The officer kept making poor excuses. Just then, our elderly neighbor walked by.
Oh, Owen, long time no see.
When the neighbor called to Owen, the hamster, well acquainted with her, made a squeaky noise. Seeing this, the police officer asked, "Is this hamster really Owen?"
Yes, of course. He's Ian and Willow's beloved son.
After the neighbor left, the two fake police officers were clearly flustered. Naming a pet like a human. It's not that unusual. Besides, Owen is our family, not just a pet. Though they might think it's confusing, people can name their pets whatever they like. Panicking, the two realized they were in trouble. We must have the wrong person. Sorry for the trouble. They tried to salute and leave, but Willow pressed them further.
It's not a mistake. The arrest warrant had our address. You were trying to scam us, right?
You're imagining things. We wouldn't do that.
Can you give me your gun number?
No need for that.
That's a clear violation.
Police officers are supposed to know and provide their gun numbers when asked. If they don't, it's almost always a scam. Unable to take it anymore, the man in the suit tried to run. Just then, real police officers arrived. The two fake officers were promptly arrested. Willow saluted them with a loud voice.
Thank you very much.
The real officers returned the salute. Seeing this, the fake officers murmured, "Really? What on earth?" Willow said,
I can answer my ID and gun number immediately.
The fake officers turned pale. Yes, Willow is a police officer. When I went to take stomach medicine, I called her. She contacted the precinct and came home first. The criminals were safely taken away. I collapsed from the relief.
Are you okay? I'm so glad you're safe, Ian.
Willow pulled me up by the hand. Willow, you were amazing.
Right? Tell me more.
She laughed heartily with her hands on her hips. She's a reliable wife. I couldn't have managed this alone. Later, it was revealed that the two perpetrators were part of a large fraud group. Other members were also arrested one after another, eventually leading to the capture of the higher-ups. I was supposed to receive a letter of appreciation, but all I did was call Willow. I wondered if it was really okay.
It's fine. Thanks to your call, Ian, the group was caught.
Willow said. I decided to accept the letter of appreciation. The news of an unsuccessful comic artist like me receiving a letter of appreciation made it to online news, and then I started getting job offers. When I began writing a comic modeled on Owen, it became a huge hit. It was adapted into an anime and merchandise, becoming increasingly popular, and I quickly became a famous person. However, I haven't forgotten that my current life is thanks to Willow and the police officers who came to help. From now on, I will cherish and enjoy my life with Willow and Owen. Thank you for watching until the end. How did you like this story? Subscribing to the channel would be a great encouragement for our production. See you in the next video.